Oh, everybody's gonna, oh, everybody's gonna, oh, everybody's gonna, oh, everybody's gonna, oh, everybody's gonna find something out about
I'm playing the whole fucking song. Like,
I thought you were just playing the one where it was like just the beginning for like 10 minutes, which is my favorite. Oh, shit. So what's going on?
no. You fucking tell me what's going on. I want to get right into it.
I don't want to. It's so stupid. I'm so embarrassed. I feel like such a fucking moron.
Am I going to make fun of you?
More than normal.
Okay,
that's why I don't want to tell you.
Okay, so I guess to bring everybody up to speed, Anthony sent me a text today. I've been messaging Anthony for the last couple days.
Nonstop, all day, every day.
And he hasn't written me back. I even sent him a text this morning when I knew he would be at work, asking him if he was dead, and he still didn't respond. And then today I get a message that he's going to the doctor to get paperwork to get off of work. And he won't tell me why.
I didn't want to give away too much because the story is too fucking stupid to believe.
Okay, so please explain to me why you are not going to go to work.
There is a new craze here in where I live. I don't know. It's probably everywhere, I'm guessing.
Beanie Babies.
Nope. It's sports related. Should we see if you can guess what it is?
Sports related craze?
Yeah, there's a new
Frisbee golf.
Nope.
Air hockey.
Nope. It's let's see. I could probably tell you what it is and you still wouldn't be able to guess. It's a cross between tennis and ping pong.
I thought tennis was a cross between ping pong and I mean it's the same thing, it's just bigger.
So it's smaller than tennis but bigger than ping pong and played on a sort of like court in the like it's sort of like tennis court but smaller.
Okay, so how'd you hurt yourself?
It's called pickleball. Have you ever heard of pickleball?
I have.
Okay.
How'd you hurt yourself?
So listen. So a couple people at work have been asking me to come play pickleball with them. So I was like, oh, fuck. All right. So I went to the store, bought some pickleball rackets and pickleball balls. And Friday morning, right after work, we went to play pickleball. And it was like probably within 15 minutes of being on the court. It was me and one other person. I was on the ground, rolling on the ground because my fucking knee gave out so hard. Like I banged up against the goddamn fence. Like I don't even know exactly how it happened, but I came down on my foot and my foot went out and it caused my knee to go out. And the guy that I was playing with was laughing so hard because it was like it was nothing. It's pickleball is like a sport for old people. It's like a low
like
impact
shuffleboard.
Yes, right. So I did something where I twisted my foot and it took my knee. My knee went out from under me. I flipped on the ground, like banged all over the place, slammed into the chain link fence right there, scraped my arm all up. I bashed up my left knee, twisted my right knee. I went home and went to bed. Didn't go to the hospital right then, but I went to the hospital when I woke up and she took x-rays of my foot and my knee. And she said, well, there's nothing, tore or anything in your knee, but you've got Anne Frank's disease in your foot or whatever. She said,
hold on, back up.
She said something Frank disorder or in my mind, what I heard was we're gassing Jews. That's all I heard. I think it's called Lista Frank or Liston Frank or something like, but the way she said
Sonny Liston.
Yeah, exactly. So she said, you've got Anne Frank disorder or whatever. So you need an MRI on your foot. And I still can't, even right now, she put me in a big old boot with like a Reebok pump air thing, to pump up around my foot. So I can't walk. I haven't been able to walk. And, I just went today to take the paperwork in to get, off work or whatever. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
So you were laid up all weekend.
I mean, basically, yeah.
So why the fuck couldn't you text me back, asshole?
It was because my phone was in the fucking other. I told you I can't even walk. It was a pain in my ass.
I don't. You're telling me that your phone was in the other room all weekend?
I don't remember whenever you texted me. Yeah.
Right, but okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember exactly when you texted me.
But I know at some point over the weekend you had your fucking phone in your hand.
Well, of course.
So you don't because you don't text me back right when I text you doesn't mean you could just get to ignore the text altogether.
I didn't. No, I didn't at all. I didn't ignore you at all. Well, maybe a little bit, but I didn't ignore you on purpose. So I never know when you're awake, and I don't want to text you at like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning or 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So I was just like, oh, I'll text him tomorrow when I wake up. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Whatever you're messing with, stop.
You stop.
Okay.
So anyways, I'm in a big fucking boot. Can't walk without a goddamn cane. Can't go back to work. I'm all fucked up.
So I was going to make fun of you, you know,
should.
because pickleball injury sounds pretty gay.
Yeah, sure.
But while you were talking, I found a pickleball injury prevention website.
Even better. All right, let's hear it. Let's see what I can do to prevent my pickleball injury.
As the fastest growing sport in America, pickleball has taken over tennis courts by storm. With lowered nets,
I thought NASCAR was the fastest growing sport in America.
With lowered nets and repainted lines to accommodate the growing number of picklers.
Awesome.
Pickler is the given name to those who make pickleball their game of choice, and the game is recruiting more and more homos every day.
I wish it said that.
Wear proper shoes. Did you do that?
No, my foot was all fucked
Were
up.
you wearing your steel toes?
No, I was going barefoot. No, I'm just tennis shoes. I don't know.
Conditioning?
I don't know. I went straight from the couch to the pickleball court.
Warm up?
I don't even know what that means.
Recovery time.
Oh yeah, I got plenty of that. I don't have to worry about going to work, so we're good.
Adequate recovery time is always suggested, especially if your body is feeling extra fatigued and you're experiencing a minor injury. A good rule of thumb is to practice RICE. Rest,
All right.
ice, compression, and elevation. Did you do all that?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I riced it up.
So
Have you-
when it's kind of disappointing. Go, because I figured, you know, with you ignoring me and then telling me that you're getting WI papers, I honestly thought you were just like went off the deep end mentally. Like,
No, I told you. I told you it wasn't that. I mean, it wasn't
No, before-
it wasn't all that.
that was 10 minutes ago. I'm talking about before that.
Oh, my bad. I told you I think it's funny that I got hurt playing pickleball. Super gay. I didn't want to ruin it. I thought it was funny
No, I'm just letting you know I'm disappointed that you didn't go off the deep end.
that I'm not that I'm not more fucked up.
Yeah, okay. So whether I like it or not, I am judged by being associated with you.
Yeah, I know it sucks for you.
So had you like slit your wrist just looking for attention or threw a toaster in your bathtub or something, that we could have made that into something cool, you know, like,
You could have gotten an hour of comedy out of that.
but no, you just got a fucking shitty old man injury.
It's worse for me. That's more embarrassing for me.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not more embarrassing for you, but I'm still feeling some embarrassment from it.
Oh, secondary embarrassment.
So I, tomorrow at this time, I will be in Chicago.
Yay.
Not yay. That means I have to fucking fly. And I think I've gained like 20 pounds since the last time I flew.
Awesome.
So everybody's going to have to listen to the whole fucking thing about the fucking belts. And
Love it.
if I wasn't going with the president of the company, I would just give live updates, like as I try snapping the seat belt on. And
You should anyways. Can't you
fuck
request
that.
a seat not by him?
no,
What? No. Dude, I don't want to sit by you. hold your phone up and take some video. You don't even have to talk. He won't even know what's going on. Just don't make it obvious. Just stretch.
Everybody, I'm trying to pop up.
No, you don't even have to talk. Just, hey, look, is that a bird out there? And then video real quick while he looks away.
Is that an Arab? And then,
have you ever had an injury where you were incapacitated for any amount of time?
when I got jumped by all them black people, my leg was, when they hyperextended my knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fucked up for quite some time. And then I also had back surgery. And I mean, yeah, of course.
You say, of course, like everybody's just been laid up.
Yeah.
I think it's just a normal thing.
Okay. I apologize, Anthony. I'll answer it differently. Why, yes, I have. It sucks balls.
Okay. Just the way you said it was like, yeah, of course. Who hasn't been just laid up? Yours is way cooler. Okay. I'm changing my story. So we were driving by the pickleball court to make fun of the fags, and I got jumped. That's what happened.
That's better.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not better that I was just driving by to make fun of people and then I got jumped instead of playing pickleball.
No, because that means you got jumped by fags and lost.
No, it was a different group of people.
Okay.
Totally different group of people jumped me. Whatever. It sucks. All I know is it sucks being incapacitated, not being able to do anything.
So
Fucking
how long
blows.
are you going to be wearing boot?
I don't know. So I feel a little better. I feel like I can almost walk today, maybe a little bit. I haven't even had the MRI yet. So that means that now I have 5 MRIs scheduled. So I have 3 MRIs scheduled for Friday, and they said I have to be there at 6:30 in the morning, and it'll be it's until like 10 o'clock. So 3.5 hours, they said. And I still have one that I have to have on my head, which is another hour, and then another one on my fucking foot, which is another hour. So I'm going to spend so much time in this goddamn MRI machine.
Why wouldn't they just scan you all at once? I mean,
They said, that's what I said. So she said that they can't schedule MRI appointments for more than like 4 hours at a time in case you cancel. Because if you cancel, then that's a 4-hour block that they're out, basically. You know what I mean? But 3 hours is okay for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But she said each one is 45 minutes to an hour at least.
so how are you doing on your social media block?
I haven't been on any of it.
Well, fuck, neither have I. So what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Nothing. You haven't been on either? You are just the same amount as normal?
Yeah. I may go on for 10 or 15 minutes looking for a story or something, but
So I did come across something that somebody sent me. It's under, where are we at here? Just so you can know where I'm talking about. Possible stories, topics, I guess.
yeah.
Do people think this is actually funny? Somebody sent me this, so obviously somebody thinks this is funny. Jeff Bezos demands plate from every single Amazon employee's Labor Day barbecue. It's obviously a satire article about how shitty Jeff Bezos is or whatever. You know what I mean? Did you look at this at all?
I did. I read the article, maybe half of it today.
Yeah.
No, I read the whole thing today, but
Yeah.
I don't want to read the article just because it's fucking stupid.
It is so stupid.
But I think it might spark a good conversation.
Okay.
The point of the article is saying, if Bezos is requesting everybody give him a plate of food for Labor Day so he can let it sit in a room and rot, meaning
Yeah.
he wants more food than what he can do anything with,
Right.
the same as his money.
Right.
Okay.
And he wants to take from, his employees owe him or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's like, just the way this article is written is so like, I don't know what the word is, but just so overbearing. Like they beat you over the head with the satire. It's like, Jesus, dude, this is just terribly written satire.
So do you think that there's anything wrong with how much money he has? Like,
No.
Okay. What's your hot take? What's your Bezos hot take?
I don't know that I have one. I don't know. He's probably just a regular tool, just like any other rich person. Once you have a certain amount of money, you're just automatically kind of a tool. You know what I mean?
No. So do you think Elon Musk is a tool?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You don't think so? What I mean, do you think he's like a super cool guy or something?
I think, yeah. What do you mean by super cool? Like, do you think he would do lines with me off a stripper's ass? Probably not.
Is that your definition of super cool? So I'm not even super cool?
No.
Come on, man.
No, you are not super cool.
If we didn't have a show, would you even hang out with me? Would you ever
We have
even
a show
talk
and I
to
don't
me?
hang out with you.
That's true. So would you even talk to me if we didn't have a show? I bet you would.
See, well, it's kind of tricky because I talked to you before we had a show.
And I think since we've had a show, our relationship has deteriorated.
Oh, no, it's not that it's deteriorated, but you figure we've been talking once or twice, sometimes 3 times a week, every single week for
Yes.
5 years.
Right.
Like there are weeks where I talk with you more than I talk with my wife.
Sure.
So, I mean, what else is there to, like, we're done. Goodbye.
How many times have you said that?
No, but what I mean is, let's say the show ends right now.
Yeah.
I might check in on you every once in a while to see if you're still alive.
Still alive. And by checking in, you mean like Googling to see if you can find my obituary? Thanks. So don't you feel like maybe this is just something that I feel? Don't you feel like there's like the conversations that we have, you say we talk more than you and your wife, but don't you feel it's different? Like there are conversations that you're not going to have with your wife, right? Don't you feel like there's a place for that, right? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, but I don't even know your kids' names.
Do you want to? It's kind of weird if you do. But it's kind of weird if you don't, too.
No, but you know my kids' names.
Yeah. Only peripherally.
Wait, okay, so your original email address that was a combination of your
Yeah.
2 kids' names?
Yeah.
Is that their names?
Yes.
Oh, then I know your kids' names.
That's one of them's middle name, but yes.
I know the boys' names and I know your girl's middle name.
There you go.
And you don't even know my kids' middle names, so fuck you.
Right. So all of a sudden it turned into a contest. So, okay. Back to this. Do you think that there's something wrong with?
No, I just figured we were going to
Bezos'
argue about it.
Well, we can. We can. I think that there is a level of money that makes you into a complete douchebag. Like an asshole, kind of, because I think there's a level where you lose. I think there's probably several levels, right, where you lose touch with like where regular people are at.
Yeah, but that what I was talking about specifically was the way this article is written is he has too much money.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think he has too much money?
No, I don't think there is such a thing.
Okay, so we're not going to argue about it because that's what I thought we were going to argue about.
Oh, okay.
Like I thought for sure you were going to say that he's a piece of shit because he doesn't pay his employees more and he has all this money because he's not paying his employees an extra $1 an hour or whatever.
Those things are true.
No.
You don't think so?
No, they could quit. Go work somewhere else if you don't like how much you're making, where you're making it, or whatever.
So, I don't know how I feel about that. So, go work somewhere else if you don't like what your employees are paying, what you're making.
Okay,
right?
we have a video editor that we pay
Yes.
to do our Dear Flabbies.
Yes.
If he was to say, "Hey, man, I enjoy doing this.
Yeah.
I'll do it for half of what you're paying me,"
Yes.
would we say, "Oh, okay," or would we say, "No, better than that"? We said, "We need a video editor.
Yeah.
Here's what we're willing to pay."
Yep.
And we had a couple people say, "Yeah, I would do it," and we chose this guy.
Yep.
Right. If he comes and says, look, I'm going to need 50% more money.
Uh-huh.
What? Sorry about your luck. Like,
Is that so? That's where it's at. Sorry about your luck. There would be no discussion between me and you as like, hey,
fuck no.
What? Why?
Union. I'm not letting a union in here to start making
Who said
demands.
anything about a union? It's one guy. I don't think one guy can form.
That's
a union,
100% of our
Kenny.
workforce.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. If I believe as a manager of people.
Oh God.
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious.
I know, that's why it's so funny. As a manager of people. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, I believe that you should pay. Okay, I just put a position up
Yes.
and I said, here's how much it pays per year.
Yes.
I'm not going to haggle on that. That I'm paying what I believe the job is worth. If you come in and you have a lot more experience and you say, well, I want 10% more. No, the job pays this. If you come in and you have no experience, which is I hired somebody with no experience that I felt I could train. I still started them at what that job pays.
Why? Why wouldn't if you're saying that?
Because I'm going to make sure, at least in my department, that it's not one of them fucking deals where, like every other company is ran, how cheap can I get this person? It's here's the job, here's what it pays.
Yes.
Not how little can I pay you to do the job?
But isn't that the game? You're on the side of how little can I pay you? And
No,
they're on the side of
No,
how little
I'm
work
not.
can I do?
But I'm not. I'm on the side of, again, managing people. I'm not going to barter with anybody about pay. Here's the job. Here's what it pays. I will do everything I can to ensure your success. And then, and then when raises come around, if I feel like you're doing a better job or whatever, I'll bump you up.
So when you are offering someone a job and you use words like, I'm going to ensure your success, I don't give a fuck about my success. Pay me. A job isn't about succeeding or failing. A job is about me paying my fucking mortgage. It's so stupid and when you're a manager and I'm going to give you success. Well, that's intangible nothing.
You are 100% wrong. And where your lot in life shows why you're wrong. You get paid an hourly wage. They want you to come in, swing your dumb hammer, and then go home.
Right, exactly.
Right. Okay. That is not a career that you are not managed. You have a supervisor. That is different than a career. That is different than the opportunities in which I would present to a person who I want them to swing a hammer for me.
What the fuck are you talking about? The way that you, I don't even know if it's you, the way that people seem to look at employment is weird to me. Like, we have a job so that we can pay our bills. I don't have a job so that I can have like some sort of sense of purpose or some sort of sense of moral whatever. When people look at jobs like that,
what I'm saying has nothing to do with a sense of purpose or a sense of moral, whatever you were going to say.
I don't know the right words, but what you're saying is not money. You just said, I'm going to try to help you succeed. Success would be you paying me more money. So pay me more money. That's not helping me.
And you will. I will teach you everything that you need to know to be successful. Okay, I'm going to translate this to dumb hourly person talk.
Dumb hourly person.
I am going to learn you stuff and then pay you more once you learn it.
How does somebody like you get trapped in this so weird corporate world that you're in? I don't understand it. We agree on a lot of things, but this is one of those things where you seem to think
Anthony, you understand there's a difference in how you make your money and how I make mine. You understand that, right?
Yes,
a complete different.
Yeah, and yours sucks.
A complete different level of responsibility.
Yes.
Okay, and with that comes added benefits. Like
what?
Like, I don't have to raise my hand to go to the bathroom, you fucking turd.
Neither do I, jackass.
Okay. Let's say that I'm at work and I want to come home and take a shit.
Yes.
I just walk out the door and get my car and drive home and take a shit.
Yep.
If I want to sit at home and watch a movie, I just sit at home and watch a movie. I don't have to punch out. I don't have to tell anybody anything because I'm a responsible fucking adult. You have points. You have points. If you decide to go home and watch a movie, they deduct 2 points from your fucking score.
Right?
If you get below whatever negative 10 points, then they write you up. And then after they write you up, then you get 3 days off. Then you get 30 days off. Then they fire you. Me, I'm just a home shit and watching movies.
So you don't even work. You just shit and watch movies. What you see as benefits is you being chained to what you're doing. And what I see...
No.
It is.
How many times a month do you either say out loud or think, I hate my fucking job?
Lots and lots and lots.
Yeah, I don't.
You are so full of shit. And
No.
everybody listening knows you're full of shit. This is an argument that I win. I win this one.
No, you think that I say it more than you?
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, you're out of your fucking mind.
Absolutely.
I hate
you
Kansas. I hate Kansas.
And now okay, wait. So you're going to turn on a dime and pretend like you love your job? Is that where we're going now?
I've never once gotten on here and said that I didn't like my job, my current job. When I was at the boat place, hated that fucking job because I was around a bunch of shitbags.
Sure.
Now I'm not. Now I like my job.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, so if you guys want to up your tier and get me out of this fucking job.
Right. Oh my God.
No, as far as jobs in my field go, I have a great job.
Yeah, I agree.
I just don't want to work in my field anymore.
Right. So we are in the same boat as far as that goes.
We're not, because
you just said exactly how I feel. I don't want to work in my field either.
right, but you're still a peon with a fucking badge number. You can't even go home to poop.
They begged me to go corporate, and I said no, I'm not doing that. No, I got integrity.
Okay, so I've told you this before, and you don't remember anything, so I'll tell you again.
Right.
When you were working on that project for me, you were going to get fired.
No. Okay.
Fired from the position, not from the company.
Yeah.
I put in a good word for you. Now you're a tool maker. That's all I'm going to say.
Right. It's chain of events. So I guess, thank you. Is that what you were looking for? Oh, we're missing a couple steps, but I'll let you have it. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. We can get into detail about when they called, when whoever they is called me and asked me if I thought you could do the job. And I'm like, no.
Fuck no. You can barely do this job. You kidding me?
All right. Anyway, so Bezos.
So, wait, hold on. So, do you think that there is any responsibility from Jeff Bezos to pay his employees more? I mean, I'm not trying to I'm not looking for shtick. I'm trying to be serious.
Okay. Responsibility? Absolutely not.
Okay.
Should he? Absolutely.
Oh, Damn. All right. Well, moving on then.
Okay. So
That's exactly how I feel. Son of a bitch.
well, it's no fun when you say, okay, no stick.
Yeah, I know. Fuck Jeff Bezos.
Okay. So try it again, except leave off the no stick thing.
All right. Do you think that there's any responsibility on Jeff Bezos to pay his employees more?
No, Jeff Bezos only has a responsibility to the stockholders. They are the ones that invest in the company. They're the ones who are owed money. Everybody else is there strictly because they choose to. They chose to go work at Amazon.
These arguments all fall apart pretty easily when you think about how shitty Amazon is. I don't know why.
What do you mean shitty? Fuck, I ordered a shirt.
Workers.
Oh,
So do you? I don't know if this is true. Do you think that when you order something from Amazon, you like push place order? Do you think that it transmits directly to a person, and they have like a thing that starts their little 40-second countdown, and they have to run to get whatever it is that you want?
okay. Here's what I think. And this is no shit.
All right.
okay, so I order a lot of stuff from Amazon because I live out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Sure.
I purposely don't fill up a shopping cart. I buy everything individually just to give them something to do.
Because you think they're just standing around.
Like I picture it's like bing, and then my guy who's just sitting there waiting puts down his coffee cup and all right, what's this son of a bitch want now? And then he picks it up and he's like, okay, socks. Fuck, how many socks does this fucking guy need? So then he goes down to the sock aisle and then pretty soon, bing, motherfucker, you were buying shit.
You mean when you had 2 packs of socks? I gotta go all the way back down there. So don't you think that there's enough Amazon employees to just assign each Amazon employee to a customer? Or to at least a household, right? Like
Or a block.
No, household.
Okay.
I want my own Amazon employee for my house.
Have you ever read any real stories from people that work at Amazon?
Nah, not really in depth. Just overviews.
They like it. They're real employees aren't complaining about it.
Real employees. What does that mean? The ones that say what you like to hear? Real employees.
No, what I'm saying is when you talk about like all this COVID shit, those aren't real people. Like the people on Facebook, they're just looking for attention.
Okay.
I don't know I'm tired.
So you think that these people are grateful to have a job at Amazon?
Oh, absolutely.
What
Same with
douche.
people at Walmart.
Douche. You ever known anybody that worked at Walmart?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. They're not fucking grateful.
They loved it.
They loved it. That's not true. I do know somebody that worked at Walmart and she thought it was okay.
Right.
she liked it.
You take somebody that's got little to no education.
Yes.
Their job, they've got 2 paths. They can either go the path you went and swing a hammer, or they can go and work in a warehouse and just pick socks all fucking day. Which one would you choose? And
Which one would I choose? I did choose. I
No.
made that exact choice.
what are they making now? Like $22 an hour or something at Amazon?
Yeah, I think they make $9.50.
Oh fuck, that would suck.
I don't know what they make. I think they. So somebody, I just read somewhere that Walmart just got rid of their bonuses. They used to give bonuses every quarter. They got rid of their bonuses and they decided to wrap their bonuses up into your hourly wage. So everybody got a raise from $11 to $12 or something like that. Doesn't that make you just feel like bad? I mean, I don't. Okay, what would you have to cut out to live at $12 an hour? Like, okay, you're gonna get 36 hours a week though. So 36 hours a week, $12 an hour.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling out my calculator.
All right, how much is that? It's like
36
like
times
$100.
12. $432.
All right, and take out like
30%.
30% for taxes. Sure,
$302.
$302 a week. Jesus Christ. All right.
Okay.
So what are you cutting out for $302 a week?
All right. So first off, the first thing that comes to mind, the review videos are gone. I can't afford to buy that shit anymore.
All right. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah, that's really the only frivolous thing that I spend money on.
Awesome. Good for you. Fully
All
funded 401k. I just can't afford those review videos anymore.
Honestly, Anthony, I can't wrap my head around what it would be like to live on $300. I'm not going to get rid of my dogs. They go through that much in fucking dog food.
You got 5?
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. They're big, aren't they? I mean, you probably weren't even kidding. They probably eat a shitload of fucking food every week.
Oh, and Okay. So the 2 big dogs eat adult dog food.
Okay.
The 3rd big dog, who's big but he's a puppy, eats puppy food.
Okay.
Matilda, the Chihuahua, eats hard food.
Okay.
And Jack, the Shih Tzu, eats soft food.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
I've got just a constant flow of dog food on my porch.
Jesus Christ. Do you get it all from Amazon?
Walmart.
Oh,
have it
okay.
delivered.
Okay. So you said before that you only eat out like twice a week or something like that, or whatever you said. I don't remember
Once
what you
a
said. Once a week. So that would probably be gone, right?
Oh, God. I think just eating in general would be gone.
Just eating. So just eating in general. I'm not
Like-
even 100% sure that I could still live in my house.
Oh, shit. I forgot I had to pay for a fucking house.
I got a house, 2 car payments. Fuck. Yeah, no. We're not going to have cell phones anymore. My internet's kind of expensive. So no internet. So no show. Fuck, man, this sucks.
Okay. So I believe that Jeff Bezos is a prick and he should pay his employees more money.
So now I feel like an asshole every time I tell somebody you should start a podcast. I didn't think of the privilege that I have to be able to start a podcast. And I have internet. What if you don't have internet?
So what's that? There's a thought that the CEO or the whatever shouldn't make any more than 50 times the lowest paid employee.
Yeah, sure.
So why don't we just make that a law? Why don't we just do that? Either the CEOs will make less, or they'll just bring everybody up with them, or they'll come up with a workaround and then just squirrel the money away.
Okay, so we could probably figure it out. Even if we set that number at 50 times, which I don't even know what. So if you make $12 an hour, how much more does Jeff Bezos make percentage wise? Like, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
100%. He's not even the CEO anymore. You know, he retired, right?
Yeah.
He's like flying to space now and shit, which is the dumbest thing.
Okay, so he would make $600 an hour.
Oh, that's it?
That'd be great if he still had to clock in.
We gotta get you on the clock, buddy.
Okay, so he would be making $24,000 a week.
Oh.
That's fair.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean it is okay. So here's my problem with it.
Okay.
It was his idea. It was his company,
Yes.
and it was a great fucking idea, and he
Yes.
executed it almost perfectly.
Yes.
So he should reap the fruits of his rewards, or whatever the fuck the phrase is. He should sow his soiled oats.
So no, I agree with you 100%. Once you start saying you make too much money now, you have to stop making too much money and give your money to other people. First, once we allow that decision to be made, then it's just a matter of who gets to make that decision. And there's never a good answer. There's never a good answer of who gets to make that decision.
So I'm right back to where I was. He shouldn't be forced to, but he should want to.
Okay, how do we incentivize? Because it's all about incentives. All of this is all about incentives all the time. How do you incentivize rich people to take better care of their employees? Maybe we can solve the world's problems right here.
Quit.
Who quit? Quit trying?
So that's why unions were formed, to incentivize employers to take better care of their people. If you don't take better care of us, you will not have any us. And then you can get your fucking ass out here and swing this hammer.
Do you think that there's a chance that unions were formed and exist as like a smokescreen to make you think that that's why they were formed and why they exist?
No.
No?
Jesus Christ, you spent a lot of time on your couch, didn't you?
No. This is an old thought that I had. I don't think that the unions exist to help the people that work at the place, right? I think the unions exist to help the company.
I said they were formed. Not now. They don't exist for that reason now.
Okay. So you think that rich people allowed unions to form, or they just couldn't control it?
They couldn't control it.
See, that's where I think we diverge. I think they control all of it. I think they were able to control all of it. So they gave that piece of power, if you want to call it that, willingly, knowing exactly what would happen and knowing how they could control that piece of power. So ultimately they still are in control, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything to back it up. I know exactly. I see exactly what happened. Unions are just another big business. They make so much money.
now,
you know?
but that's not the same as when they were formed. Now they're just, it's like another tax. You don't really have a benefit.
Right. So why do you think it's different? It was different when they formed.
Because the union used to have power. Now they don't have any power. I mean, I'm going to say, I'm going to turn into my dad here, but
Perfect.
when Ronald Reagan busted the union during the air traffic controller thing,
Yep.
and they lost their ability to strike, and took away wildcat strikes, then that now they have to put in like a 30-day notice to let them know they're going on strike.
Yeah.
That's fucking retarded. It takes away all their power. The company can do whatever the fuck they want.
Right. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's better for places now to have a union, because any kind of like legal dispute goes through the union before it goes, like you deal with all that shit internally, and the company controls the union. Maybe.
So like the way it is now,
I don't know.
the way it is now, I believe that the company just allows the union to think that they are a union.
Right.
When the company kind of wants to get rid of somebody,
Yeah.
they'll fire them, and then the union will file a grievance and then fight for their job back, and the company will be like, okay, and then let the person come back to work knowing that they're going to fuck up, and they'll do it all over again.
Sure.
But when the company really wants to fire somebody, the union's like, no, we're going to bring them back. No, you're not.
Yeah. No. Right. So, all right. So what do you think about right to work laws and right to work states and all that? You know what I mean?
Same thing. It was all part of busting the union.
Really?
Yeah. When you tell a bargaining unit that you don't have to be in the union if you don't want to, you don't have to pay dues,
Yes.
but they still have to represent you when there's a dispute.
Yes.
That takes away what, half, 60, 70% of the funds that the union was going to use to play golf with.
So you think that, so the unions exist as like a side to the company, but right to work laws are bad. Is that what you're saying?
Right to work is bad for the union.
For the union, yes. I'm talking about for me, for people. I'm talking about now. I'm not. Let's move away from when they started. Right now, don't you? So if you're paying union dues for a union that sucks, and you know they suck, and you have no recourse, you can't even. If your union sucks, you can't even get another union in. There's like no compete clauses in the law where you can't. If you you get rid of your union, you can't bring another union in for 2 years.
Okay. I'm for that.
So where is the incentive for any union to do anything good for anybody?
No, the incentive is the union gets to take all this money coming in from all these people
Yes.
and build like a clubhouse in their own.
Yes.
It's true.
No, I know. I'm very aware.
Right next to a golf course.
Right.
And they have these outings once every other weekend in the fucking summertime where they have people come out for the weekend and hang out and drink. And
Yep.
do you know what? That is a hell of a fucking incentive. Back when I used to drink, if I could get a bunch of people just to buy me shit and not have to shake my ass, that would have been awesome.
But that's an incentive that they get that money either way, is what I'm saying. Like if they do good for their employees, they get the money. If they don't do good, they get the money. Right?
Right.
So Jeff Bezos then. I don't know. Before I joined a union, before I was in all this, I thought unions were better.
Well, because they have cool T-shirts with rattlesnakes on them.
I just always, I don't know. I was always tricked into believing that union was like a working man's thing, and they were, for the people and all that, but they're not. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It's
think-
all a bunch of bullshit.
Do you think all unions hire the same person to create their T-shirts? Because
It sure seems like it, doesn't it?
it's like the same artist that does that is the one that, like, Second Amendment right T-shirts are designed by the same person that designs union T-shirts. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm an alpha male and I can fix cars.
Right. I like that. I want a shirt that says that. I'm an alpha male and I can fix cars. I'd wear that. I'm going to trick some people. I kind of like that, actually. So I think what it is it's that's what sells. I think that, like, alpha males, like that, the idea of the alpha male sells shit. You know what I mean? People like that.
Well,
imagine yourself 20 years ago or 30 years ago, whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know, I was only making, what, $9 an hour?
Yeah.
And I was sinking it all into Bad Boy Club stickers.
Right. Exactly. It was $9 an hour on Bad Boy stickers. All my money. I need alcohol and Bad Boy stickers. That's it.
Either I'm going to buy Bad Boy Club this week or No Fear. I don't know which one because they're both pretty tight.
Oh, shit. So what do you... This is going to seem like a stupid question that you probably don't want to talk about, but what do you think about Joe Rogan? Like, since we're talking about Bezos, it made me think of Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan is obviously somebody who has a massive amount of money, but he also has a massive following of just what seem like regular people.
My initial thought is jealousy. Mm-hmm. And then that's followed by, like, so okay, I haven't talked to Joe in a while, so I don't know how he's feeling.
All right.
But when he signed with Spotify, I was like, good for him, man. That's fucking great.
Yep.
And then they started pulling all of his episodes, and I don't listen to him, so I assumed he didn't say anything, or somebody would have told me. But it just annoys the shit out of me that they're going back, pulling all his old episodes, and he's like, yeah, that's fine, whatever.
Yeah, don't care.
I got my 100 million, so.
Right.
But same thing. If somebody bought our back catalog for $100 million and then said, I'm only going to publish half of it, I don't give a fuck if you publish any of it.
The check's still going to clear, right? Me, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that.
The fuck if you couldn't.
Yeah, I could. But it's because let me tell you a secret. This show's not worth $100 million and we're pulling one over on them. So I feel the same way sort of about Joe Rogan. I listen to Joe Rogan when he has interesting guests on, but there is such a disconnect between where he's at and regular people. And I hate it when people who are so far out of bounds of regular people try to relate or talk to or talk like they're regular people. Like, you don't have a job. You will never have to worry about money again. You can literally buy 12 cars a day and it doesn't matter. Though your problems are so far removed from the problems of regular people. Don't try to relate. Don't try to understand, because you can't, right?
So I don't listen to him. I don't know that does he try to relate? I don't know anything about him other than he used to host Fear Factor and then he got rich talking to people. Like, that's
No, I'm just talking about in general. Don't.
Okay, so I don't care. How long did we make it before I tapped out?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Let's see here. Oh, we made it 53 minutes. That's not bad.
Good job. Good job, guy. I don't care. Well, it's nice talking to you.
Well, what does it fucking matter? Of course, if you have $100 million in the bank account, you don't give a fuck. I mean,
Hold on. Back up. What does it matter? What does any of it matter ever? What we talk about, none of it matters.
no, I'm saying, why Why would you judge somebody for that? I can't relate to what it's like to make $300 a month. I can't. I can remember when I made $13 an hour and I was supporting 4 people.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that I can relate to it now. Like
You can though.
I can't.
You can because you're not rich, right? You're
Oh, the fuck if I'm not, motherfucker.
there's a level where you
No,
are,
no. Hold on. To you, I'm not rich. To somebody that spent their last $5 to listen to this shitty bonus, I'm doing okay.
Yes, doing okay. But there is a
In somebody else's mind, I am rich. In somebody else's mind, you are rich.
yeah, right. But so you're not understanding what I'm saying. Like there's
I've got 3 cars, bitch.
how many of them run?
1.
Awesome. That's cool. I guess you are
Hey.
rich.
I wonder if I could auction off one of my cars on our Patreon.
Do it. Just piece it out. You just here's the headlight. But I'm not taking it off. You got to come take it off. I'll park it in the parking lot of the Dollar General. You come take the headlight off. You're equating rich. People say rich, like Jeff Bezos isn't rich. Like there's a huge difference between rich and Jeff Bezos, right? Or even rich and Joe Rogan.
No. The difference in my mind between the owner, the president of the company I work for.
Yes.
Okay. He is a self-made millionaire.
Okay.
Joe Rogan, who is a self-made 100 millionaire. And Bezos, who is a billionaire.
Yes. Wait,
They're-
you didn't say self-made.
In my mind, they are all the same. Like none of them have to worry about money. None of them have to like decide like what if they repo our chicken wings tonight? No, they don't have those conversations.
You're making my point.
Right, but I'm not. If I did, it was unintentional. But what I'm saying is, in my mind, Rich is my boss doesn't look at himself as lucky or rich or anything.
Right.
But I'm sure he looks at Bezos like, fuck, I wish I had that guy's money.
Yes.
I'm just saying it's different levels. Just like somebody that makes whatever minimum wage is, whatever them fucking peasants make at the grocery stores that are listening to us.
Right.
Whatever they're making an hour, they would love to get your paycheck. They think that their life would be no more fucking worries if they got your paycheck.
It's not true. So
You know I'm right. If you think back when you worked at Kmart or wherever the fuck you worked.
yes, you know what I thought when I got the job that I have now. You know what I'm not even making this up.
I can tell you what you thought because I thought the same thing when I started there.
Go ahead.
I'm fucking rich, bitch.
No, I mean, yes, but I thought I was calculating the numbers in my head with my bills, and I thought, what in the world am I going to spend this money on? I'm going to have so much money. What? I was like, not worried, but like, man, I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to spend that kind of money on. That's what I was thinking.
Right. You were going through the shit in your mind as if you were pretending you were going to win the lottery.
Yeah, basically. But it's still different, right? Because no matter who thinks you're rich or who thinks I'm rich, like there's a chance that I could have my chicken wings repoed. that could happen, right? Like there are events that could transpire where I could have nothing. There are events that could transpire where you would have nothing. There is no set of events where Joe Rogan or Jeff Bezos is going to have nothing.
You don't know that.
Okay, I guess.
Not Bezos. That's different. But I mean, Joe Rogan's really, he doesn't have that much money. He doesn't have that much money. Like if he was to invest $101 million in a company and it went belly up, he's done. Just like that. He's done.
But me too, though. I mean, if I were to invest $101 million in a company, I really don't even know what the point I'm trying to make is. So it's really hard for me. I don't know. It just seems like at some point you lose touch with reality. There's a reality and then there's a rich people reality, right?
But again, that is in levels. You have lost touch with the people that are struggling right now, trying to. What was the conversation we had about single moms? And you said that they should have to get 3 jobs.
Sounds like someone might say.
No, wait a minute. I'm the one that said that. That's right.
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd say too.
Yeah, forget about that conversation. That's not important.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is somebody that's stocking shelves in a grocery store right now. You cannot be in touch with them. Is that the right way to say it? You are out of touch with their day-to-day life. They're worried about, are they going to pay their gas and lights? Or are they going to stop and get groceries? You're worried about, I can't afford to buy a second lawnmower for my piece of property. It's different problems. They can't relate to that.
So, anyways, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, I mean,
He's a prick.
I mean, you're right, I guess, but it just, I don't. Yeah, I mean, you're right, I guess. I'm just looking at it wrong. It just seems so much more amplified with them. I guess it's just more amplified with the more money you have, right? So, wouldn't it be better just to not have any money?
How about this? Maybe an easier way to say this. We can wrap up this whole conversation with
Perfect.
the more money you make, the less people you can relate to.
More money, more problems. So, So do you think me and you relate as far as that goes? Like we can relate to each other's problems?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I make more than you, but not a lot. But you are way better with money than I am. So I don't think you can relate to my problems.
Right. So it's different. You are way better with money than I am.
Well, perfect example. You said, so I bought a piece of property and I said, I made an arcade game.
Oh, geez. Interesting. You want to buy a piece of property by chance?
You want to buy an arcade?
Yeah, I'll trade you. Oh, crap. But that wasn't exactly where I thought it was going to go, but it was interesting, I suppose.
Was it?
No, I don't know. Was it?
I don't think so.
But you never think so.
Put that over there. So do people think this is actually clever or funny? Check.
See? Not where I thought it was going to go.
All right. Do you want to talk about COVID or trans?
Trans.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Number 3 down is what I want to talk about.
Are you on bonus episode?
Yep.
Okay. Hold, please.
Okay.
Transgender fighter Alana McLaughlin wins MMA debut.
Yes. That's so exciting. So it was a guy, right?
Yes. A big guy.
Fighting a woman?
Yes.
That's so exciting. And did he win?
If you scroll down, you'll look at the picture. It's just a guy with pink hair.
Jesus Christ, that's a guy. Look at the girl, like his opponent. Look at her legs and look at his legs.
And he still didn't even knock her out. Like he should have.
She's still standing.
He choked her out. That's how he won. It should. Okay, if you're going to beat up a woman, it should only count as a victory if you knock her out. Choking her out is easy. Knocking her out is harder.
I'd have to see the girl's neck and the guy's hands. I'd have to know how big of hands you have, because there's some dudes with small hands and some chicks with fat necks. You know what I mean?
I don't care if you are a guy. You shouldn't get the win just for choking out. You should have to knock them out, and they have to stay out for
unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious for 90 seconds.
Oh. I was going to say they got to be in a coma for 3 weeks.
Okay, so I was in a bar fight once. I think I talked about this on here. I was in a bar fight once, and I punched somebody. There's a whole story that leads up to it, but I don't feel like telling it. But anyway, when I punched the guy, his feet left the ground, and he landed on the jukebox, and the music stopped, just like in the movies, and then he was on the ground shaking. and I thought I killed him.
Oh no.
That's the only way that it should count if you hit a woman. Their feet have to leave the ground.
You have to think that you killed them. Is that, were you okay? When that happened, in that instant, were you scared or were you like, "Fuck, I'm going to jail"? Were you like scared that they were dead, or were you scared they were going to jail? That you were going to jail?
So first, okay, I'm not exaggerating that his feet left the ground.
Okay.
And I stopped and just took that moment in because it was fucking awesome. But
I actually did this.
But like I said, I was in a bar at the time.
Yeah.
And the bar shared an alley with the police station.
Oh no.
So as he was sitting there shaking, I'm like, I got to get the fuck out of here. So I went out the front door. And, of course, I was fucking drunk. So I went out the front door, went around the bar, and then I could hear the cop, the door to the police station open up, and everybody came running over. So
Yeah.
I'm ducked down behind a car in the parking lot, watching all these cops run by. So I go back around the front of the bar, and an ambulance comes down the street, down the wrong way of a one-way to get there faster. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I killed him. Like,
Son of a bitch.
I have got to go back in there because everybody in there knows me, so it's not like they're not going to give me up. And I thought, if I go in there, maybe everything will be cool.
Yeah.
At least maybe people will say that he started it. He started it.
He started a teacher.
So I walk in the front door, and the guy that I had hit was sitting up in a chair, and everybody in the bar went, "There he is!" So they arrested me.
There he is. Oh, Jesus Christ. So he didn't die, so that's good. So this guy, this girl, this Ultimate Fighter has a shirt on that says "End Trans Genocide," right?
Yeah.
So
Which I am for.
ending the trans genocide?
Yes.
That's what I was going to ask you is he's got a shirt on that says "End Trans Genocide." He's
And
trans.
he's beating up trans people.
And he,
Oh, no, wait a minute. He's a trans person.
So he's trans. I'm reading about him on a news website, and there's a picture of him with a guy holding his hand up for beating a girl up, and everybody's celebrating how he beat this girl up on TV. Where's the genocide? Where he's trans. There's no genocide, jackass. You're being celebrated for beating up women. There is no trans genocide. That's what I'm not understanding here.
So you understand that, okay, when he's wearing this shirt, not because he's been killed, because genocide means you're killing a whole group of people.
Yes.
It's not because he's been killed. It's because of all the other trans people that have been killed throughout history.
In the genocide.
Yeah, the mass extinction of trans people.
So do you think that, like, when they were gassing the Jews, do you think that they had a fight between a Jew and a Nazi, and the Jew won, and then they held up the Jew's hand and like, yeah, this Jew is awesome. He just killed this Nazi, or he just beat up this Nazi. Like, they don't celebrate people if we're genociding people. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if it's a genocide, we're not going to celebrate you, you dumb fuck.
Okay, wrong.
Oh, didn't think about it like that.
He is not being celebrated here. He has his hand held up in victory because he beat the shit out of this poor woman.
Victory, celebration. If you look at this picture, it's a celebration.
That is not a celebration. He doesn't even have a smile on his face.
Because he knows he just beat up a woman. He feels like an asshole. He's still wondering, did I really get away with this? In his mind, he's still thinking, is this really okay? Did I really get away with it? Are they going to arrest me? Any moment, the cops could come and arrest him for domestic assault.
So you know what sucks for me is I have gotten in such bad shape that either one of them could kick my ass.
Right.
Which would be worse, getting beat up by a woman or getting beat up by a guy who thinks he's a woman? Fuck.
I don't know. Oh God. I don't. Oh my God. You know, I don't care about fucking MMA or sports in general. I think it's gay, but like, I doesn't there have to be somebody that stands up and says, "Hey, man, no, we're not going to let you beat up women"? I mean, don't you think in a regular society somebody would say that? Somebody with some kind of an authority would be like, "Hey, dude. I mean, you're a dude. You're beating up women. Well, it's not okay."
So I don't know where this myth came from that you shouldn't beat up women.
It's not a myth, but okay. You don't know. It's an old wives' tale. You know, wife. She said, "Don't beat up women."
No, but this thought that, okay, which is it? Are women equal or are they not equal?
No, they're not.
Okay,
They're
so
not.
okay, so you're the chauvinist. I'm going to come out of this.
Chauvinism?
Yeah, you're saying that we're above women?
No, I don't know about above, but I mean, I'm saying you shouldn't beat up women. If that's chauvinist, then okay, yeah, sure,
Okay. Should you hold the door open for a woman
probably, yeah.
because they're too feeble to do it on themselves?
No, because it shows that you're a gentleman. It's on you. It's nothing to do with their
No,
feebleness.
it shows women that you're a gentleman if you'll treat them as equals.
No, it doesn't.
Beat them up right in the fuck,
I'm gonna punch you right in your pussy.
butt fuck you in your face.
I think if we moved to a place where men treated women better, we would be in a better place. But now we're in a place where we just beat them up. It's on TV and everybody celebrates. So, okay, let's say you're married. And let's say you're let's say you're the kind of guy that beats up his wife on the regular, right?
Yep.
Can you just decide that you're trans and then not go to jail for beating up your wife?
No, it's still domestic.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes.
What,
I know.
What if you have? Okay. What if you're okay? Let's say that.
There you go. You got it.
Yes. All right. So what if your son's home, sitting on the couch while you beat up your wife, and he's like, "Okay, stop. And he breaks it up every once in a while. And then he's like, "Okay, go ahead." And then you beat her up some more. And then, so there's a ref, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people have to, okay, you have a ref. How many people do you need to watch you beat up your wife before it's you're just, fighting her and you don't go to jail because you're trans? How many, where's the number? Where's the cutoff?
You're rambling, man.
I am, but you understand where I'm going, right? Like, what's the difference?
The difference is it's not sanctioned.
So let's start a sanctioning body that sanctions people beating up their wives.
Okay, now you're on to something.
I didn't know that's where I was going, but it is now. Let's go. I want to start a sanctioning body of wife beaters. I like it.
All right. Are we done?
No, I got one more question. Do you think it's possible to rape your own wife?
Of course. I mean, hold on. Stick or no stick?
I was hoping for stick, but you ruined it. You were supposed to say no. She's yours.
All right. Try it again.
Nope. It's the moment's passed.
No, I can do this.
All right. Do you think it's possible to rape your own wife?
Absolutely not.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's as far as I thought.
Yeah, me too. I got nothing. I really didn't think the question through. I just expected you to go with it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bye.
What is that racket over there?
I moved my fucking jingle bobbler. Let's bring somebody in to help us answer some Dear Flabbies.
Oh, because that went so well the last time.
I'm just looking to try something different. I don't know.
All right, so we're gonna go record some Dear Flabbies. How? I guess if you're interested in coming on, trying to help us out, send me a DM.
No, we're helping them out.
What about Brady?
Okay.
No.
Okay. I'm okay with that too.
All right, bye.
Bye.